Namaste. This is Shruti, Training and Placement Officer from Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. Welcome you all back. So today our topic is to discuss about the Capgemini campus hiring for 2022 Passouts. So let's check the process. Now, whenever we talk about the M&E campus recruitment, the first point we need to know is eligibility criteria. So coming to the eligibility criteria, so the first point is degree. That means you are from which degree. So this Capgemini is considering BE, BTech or MCA students with a streams of CSC, IT, EC and EEE. And coming to the backlogs, they are allowing students having 2 active backlogs. So there are some companies who don't allow backlogs. Considering the pandemic situation, Capgemini has decided to allow 2 active backlogs when you are applying for the company. So once you are done with the interview, during the onboarding process, you should maintain 0 backlogs. The time when you are applying for the company, you can have 2 backlogs, but during the onboarding process, you need to have 0 backlogs. It means that you have to clear all your backlogs when you're onboarding to the company. And the percentage is same as usual, like the other companies. It is 60% throughout or equivalency GPA. And the designation for this, which they are considering, is Analyst. And the salary, they have revised it. It is 4 lakhs per annum plus one-time bonus which they are giving, that is 25,000 after completion of your 1 year service in the Capgemini. So this is all about the eligibility criteria of the Capgemini. Let's see what is the selection process is. Before going to selection process, I wanted to make you know what are the different designations which are present in the Capgemini. Starting from the associate level, you have to reach to the position of the executive vice president based on your work, whatever you are doing in the Capgemini. And the position which you are applying for now is analyst. This position you are applying. So this is how you have to make your career growth in the Capgemini and reach to the top positions, whichever I have showed it on the screen. Now let's see what is the selection process. So Capgemini, generally they are considering altogether 5 rounds. The first round will be technical assessment pseudocode round. Second round will be English communication test. Third will be gaming based aptitude test. Fourth will be behavioral competency profiling, and the last round will be technical followed with HR round. So these are the rounds which you need to clear for getting an offer with the Capgemini. So once you get an offer with the Capgemini, so here will be the process which will be there in the Capgemini. That is, once you receive letter of intent, you have to go with the pre-joining or training sessions. It means that Capgemini will provide you adopt sections where you have to do the assignments in the adopt sessions. So once you are clearing that adopt section, you will be given offer process. It means that you will receive an offer letter from the Capgemini. So once you board in the company, they will be having one more training, which will be an onboarding training. That is training 2.0. So now, whatever the process which I have explained, that is a selection process as we have seen in the before slide. Let's see in detail about the selection process. In the round 1, that is technical assessment pseudocode, it will be through CoQ's platform. You can practice many questions on the CoQ platform which may help you to clear the round 1. And this round 1 will be easy round. So you can clear it very easy if you practice more problems in the CoQ's platform. And round 1, you will be given 30 minutes with 30 questions. So all the questions will be like half questions will be theory type and the rest half will be like an MCQ type. So it is clearly mentioned in the topic itself. It is a technical assessment pseudocode. It means that it will be completely on your technical subjects. We will be having 30 questions. So 7 questions will be from data structures, algorithms. From data structures and algorithms, whatever the questions you are getting, so there will be a coding. So in the coding, you have to find where is the error. And also they will be giving full coding where you have to find out what is the error which we can see in that. And also they may ask you to write some logic for the coding. So this is about the 7 questions. This will be in the form of theory. And coming to the multiple choice questions, again you will be having 23 questions. It will be covered from the topics like C, C++, OOPS and all. They will give you a question. You have to find output of it. And coming to the round 2, that will be your English communication test. Again, this English communication test will be in the CoQ platform itself. You will be having 30 questions. You will be given 30 minutes, and the questions are like, they'll give you a reading comprehension. From that, you have to find out answer for the given question. For example, it will be in the form of fill in the blanks, and they'll give you one sentence where you have to complete the sentences using the words which actually fit into that box. And there will be some spelling errors. You have to find it out, which will be generally asked in the English communication test. And the main topics which are covered in the English are like reading comprehension, para-jumbled sentences, synonyms and antonyms, indirect speech. So these are some of the topics which will be covered in the English communication test. So once you clear English communication test, you will be moved towards the game-based test. So again, this game-based test will be on the CoQ's platform. You will be given 20 to 25 minutes. 4 questions will be given. So that 4 questions will cover under the grid challenge, deductive logic thinking, inductive logic thinking, motion challenge, switch challenge, digit challenge. So these are some of the topics which are asked in the game-based test. So you have to solve each and every question. It will be like a gaming. You have to find out the correct answer for it. So once you clear this gaming round, you will be sent for the technical. So once you are done with the gaming round, you will be sent for the behavioral round. Before going to behavioral round in detail, let's check what will be the questions which are asked in the, what are the sample questions which are asked in the gaming test. Let's check out the video. So these are the sample question under the deductive logic thinking. These are the sample questions under the inductive logic thinking. Now let's check on the grid challenge. Moving towards motion challenge. And the last one is adapt 15. You can just read all the questions clearly so that you can identify the correct answer in this. So this is about the video. Going to the round 4, that is your behavioral round, which will be again in the CoQ's platform. You will be having 100 questions where there will be no limit. This round will completely test you about your profile. Again, once you're done with this round, they will be sending you all the answers to your email ID about how you have answered in that questions. That is your behavioral round. And keep in mind that all the rounds are elimination round. If you're not clearing round 1, you cannot move to round 2. If you're not clearing round 2, you cannot move to round 3. If you're not clearing round 3, you cannot go to technical. And this round 4, that is behavioral round, is a not elimination round. Here the company is not considering this round as an elimination round. So even though if you are moving from gaming round to behavioral round, it doesn't mean that you have actually qualified for the technical round. So there are some chances that you're not qualified in the gaming round, but still you have written a behavioral round. Behavioral round is mandatory round for everyone. Even though if you're clearing round 3 or not, you have to attend this round 4. So the results will be sent to your email IDs or your TPO. So once you are done with your round 3, and if you are clearing your round 3, you will be moving towards the interview. That will be your technical round. As usual in the technical rounds, they will be asking you questions from your resume. You have to give your proper self-introduction. You have to explain about your projects well, internship, what you have done. And there will be some sample questions which you can see on the screen. These are some of the questions which will be asked in the technical round. So once you are done with your technical round, and you're good to go with the HR round. So if you are clearing your technical round, you will be moving towards the HR round. Coming to the HR round, it will be generally for the 10 minutes, whereas the technical round will be for 20 minutes. HR round is a formality round, but please note there are some cases where in the HR rounds also students get rejected. So this will be due to their communication and attitude skill. So you have to always maintain good communication and attitude skills in your HR round. So once you move towards the HR round, there will be sample questions which you can see. Once you move towards the HR round, you can see some of the samples question on the screen which will be asked in the HR round. So general questions are like your self-introduction, projects, internship, how will you manage the things in the hectic period. They'll ask you whether you're okay to relocate, whether you're okay to do the shifts. All these things will be asked in the HR rounds. So that's all about the Capgemini process and the rounds which are asked in the Capgemini. The final tip which I wanted to give is like, be confident with whatever you're talking, have a good eye contact, be interactive, dress yourself properly. And since we are going with a virtual mode, all the interviews are going in a virtual mode, you have to join in the link before 10 minutes of given schedule, and be strong on whatever the basics you have. If you are from CSC background, you have to be very strong with the basics which is needed for the interview, and always ask questions to the interviewer. At the last, once you are done with all the interview by the interviewer, he will ask you like, do you have any doubts? Do you want to ask me any questions? So always be interactive. Ask any question related to the company. Like you can tell that I am really interested in this technology. What will be the growth in this technology? From how many years you are working there? Can you just share me your experience? So like this, you can ask question to the interviewer at the end of the interview. It makes understand interviewer that you're really interested in that company. So this ends today's session. Thank you so much. So for ending this session, I'll show you a small video from the Capgemini. Thank you guys, all the best.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.